Good afternoon and welcome to Boston, England, one of the Hanseatic towns. The Hanse merchants first came to Boston in 1250 and developed a contour in very near Boston. As the trade developed, the Hanseatic merchants acted as a catalyst and trade blossomed. And we have wonderful buildings in Boston. One of them is Boston Stump, and it's now been recreated in wool. The tower is 93 meters tall, and it was because of the Hanseatic trade acting as a catalyst that created all the wealth. Many major buildings like the Stump were made. We also have, and that was started in 1309. The Guildhall was started in 1390. Also on this sheet you can see the position of Boston and King's Lynn and Hull, the current three Hanseatic towns in England. You can see the close proximity to Holland, and traders came from all over Europe, and the Hanseatic merchants of course came from the Baltic areas and northern Germany over to England to trade and buy wool. Wool was very cheap. We had millions of sheep in England, and because of that, immense power in terms of trade. As the trade continued, unfortunately the rivers began to silt up with the increase of population, and the Hanse at that time there were major floods as well in Germany, in Holland, in England, in Sweden, and as a result of those floods the Hanse merchants moved the contour warehouse from Boston to King's Lynn, and there we have today the current Hanse warehouse in King's Lynn. That's still existing. And that is an existing building in Boston. This is the Guildhall and Boston Stump, which we have today.
Also, hallo, ich bin Marion. I am originally from Germany, but I live in England already for 20 years. And I am managing this beautiful project which is called the Woolly Spires, which is the knitted churches of Lincolnshire. And we make with community groups one church in 3D knitted per district of Lincolnshire. So we get the groups together, we make the model, and then they have to knit it. And the idea behind the project is that in Lincolnshire there are many beautiful old medieval churches, over 300 of them, and they're all built because of the wool trade, and that's why we got the wool involved in making these lovely churches. And the farmers that got so rich by the wool trade, they all wanted to build their own church in the tiniest little villages in Lincolnshire so that they can buy themselves into heaven. If they got there, we don't know. So can I just show you one little bit here? So they also, some of the knitting groups, they've also made here the priest. And there is a tiny little angel. Okay? Whoops! And there is another one behind you. So you can find more information about the Woolly Spires project on the Facebook page Woolly Spires.